Hello everybody, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. And in this video I'm going to be talking about the Cyber Monday spawn that just came out. Alrighty, so without further ado, they first start off at 3 gems, which is an amazing discount. There's probably never going to be a discount like this ever in the game again. This is an absolute must grab. It don't even matter if it's 25 cost or lower. That's how good of a discount this is. This is such a huge discount. It is just ridiculous. It literally is ridiculous. 3 gems for this type of stuff. They did this more often, I think this game would thrive for a long time coming. But anyways, going on from that, like I'm just saying, like each time they update costs, they should like do a throwback spawn where they do this for like a certain amount of gems, for a certain amount of cost of things. Not a certain amount of cost of things, but like they should make it like a one-time only spawn, 3 gems like this. And then they should add like everything they had up to like that new cost here. That would be super cool each time they did that. That would probably help out the game a lot, 18. But anyways, going on from there, I'm not here to complain about that. I'm here to talk about the spawn. And the spawn, they don't really tell you, which is really weird. At first, they didn't tell you what it would be after you first spawn. So after you first spawn, it's going to be 20 gems, like it shows right over here in the Black Friday spawn. I'll do a spawn video on this later if I have it still recorded, that is. But anyways, going on from there, it'll be 20 gems just like it shows here after you spawn the 3 times. But in here as well, they don't really show you all the gear. They only show you a few of them, and they pretty much show you the stuff that you can get, I wouldn't say in any place, but you can get more commonly. They don't show you everything else that you can't get more commonly, because it's weird how they show that in the future gear, right? But all this is right here, so it's very, very weird. I think it might be a bug on A-Team's behalf again. But yeah, that's not the only thing they have. Just because it shows it in the detail right now doesn't mean it's the only thing they have, because you could just, as you can see right here, the feature gear, it's totally a different story from what it actually is in the detail, at least for most of what you would find right here. Like they have the North stuff, Red Mirage, and it just doesn't show in the detail. So yes, this stuff is in here, and you absolutely cannot go wrong for 3 gems whatsoever. I highly recommend anybody who's even playing Unison at all to spawn this. Seriously, this is a huge discount. But after I use the 3 gems, after the first spawn is cost reduced, should I still go for the Desert? My answer would be probably no. The reason for this being is because I know I said this like 1,000 times already, but the class spawn offers gear that's, I wouldn't say they offer all the feature gear in here, but they'll offer up to 35 cost armors, most definitely at 4 infusion guaranteed. That's why I would recommend that instead of this. If you want to do both, go ahead. If you want to do this one, go ahead. I can tell you that you have like a huge gap in the reward pool compared to the class spawn. So if you're looking to get armors that you would really only be able to get through here in a few spawns, go ahead. That's the difference between this and a class spawn, is this one has more armors in here. Like he has a way huger reward pool. So you're like able to attain, like if you're trying to get that armor that you usually would never be able to attain at all, you could try to obtain it here, or you could try the class spawn. But the class spawn, it narrows down what it has to offer for like gear wise, whether it's weapons or armor or anything. So there's a lot less of a reward pool that you could actually pull from when you spawn. So if you're looking for that certain armor, you may or may not find it in the class spawn like at all. So that's the difference between this and the class spawn. I can tell you right now, the class spawn would be more cheaper than this spawn and more efficient, because also on top of it, they don't have 8% rates on the SSR. Before I actually stop talking about this, so not only is it infused 4 times, you're guaranteed of your cost, but on top of it, you have an 8% rates on an SSR. So that way, you actually have a high chance of getting an SSR on top of it, or another SSR, or another one. Like you can get multiple SSRs on top of it. Let me rephrase myself there. So anyways, with that being said, this may be less efficient and less cheaper than a class spawn, but I can tell you right now, this is more cheaper than a special spawn. So the reason for this being is the special spawn offers it at 30 again, so you're guaranteed a 25 cost and a special spawn, 430 gems. It pretty much looks the same way as this, except it's guaranteed a 25 cost and it's 10 more gems. So this one right here is a lot cheaper, especially because the list is actually updated, so you're not getting all that 31 cost fodder and anything like that. It's all 32 or higher, so you don't have to worry about all that fodder, and all the gears that you would find in here are nearly up to date. So that's the difference between that and that. So would you spawn for this after all I talk about? Again, it really depends on what you really want to do. There's a pretty good reward pool of armors you could obtain in here that would be guaranteed. So if you want to give it a shot, more than welcome to. Go ahead. The first one, by far, go ahead. But after the 21, there are some armors that would be really hard to obtain. So if you want to obtain them for like cosmetics or their exclusive abilities, go ahead, because this spawn would probably be the best spawn to do that in. And if you're just looking for something that makes you stronger, you don't really care about the armor exclusive or specifics, I'd stick with the class spawn if that's not the case. So that's pretty much how I would consider spawning. So thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and I hope this helped out. This is the AzureWrath, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.